can Steven Gerrard's Rangers emulate Brendan Rodgers' Celtic from a few years back? Can they be invincibles in the Premiership this season? Can they get to that 106 points?
Well, the big question is Celtic need to respond, and they need to go out, they need to spend money, they need to bring in a top class staff, a manager, and spend big. Steven Gerrard, can they do the same? Listen, it's not beyond possible, but as I said, I don't think they will. I think what Celtic achieved, 9 in a row, quadruple treble, I don't think that'll be seen again.
No, but in one season, I mean, even just in one season to go through it unbeaten in the league,
it's been
that's a fantastic achievement.
Season, Rob, but I don't think Celtic, I said earlier on, they can't stand still. And at the minute, for me, I'm slightly worried because there's nothing happening. There's nothing being said. They just go in with John Kennedy. And things need to be sorted out. Things need to be looked at, need to be addressed. As I said, the inquest starts now. I'm not bothered about the next two Celtic Rangers games. Who is? Celtic, I'm turned up for 32 games. All of a sudden, they might beat Rangers in the next two. Who cares? It don't matter. The league title is over sitting at Ibrox. Celtic should be absolutely desperate. I'm sure they are. At board level and the players that are still there. Some of the players, although a lot of the players have been over the course now many times for Celtic, but they should be desperate to go get their title back.
Yeah,
and that's going to take work. It's going to take investment. It's going to take organisation. It's going to take talent spotting. All these things. But
and there's not really a message that's coming out from the powers that be at Celtic at the moment.
No, there's not. That's why I just said there. For all we know, John Kennedy might well have been told, go and take the reins, and it's your job. We don't know.
But I think it makes sense to keep it in-house. They're not going to come out and say to the public, this is our plan. We're going to go for a director of football.
But why not those things?
Because what happens, they get turned down. Then they've got egg in their face. Surely do their business in private and they keep it to themselves. For all we know, they're having meetings and their chats, and you'd like to think they're speaking to people and speaking to agents.
I think fans would rather know now rather than wait.
Yeah, but they can't announce
after six games John Kennedy's our man. If they're confident in John Kennedy and they believe in him as a football club, announce it now.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about specifics, Craigs. I'm talking about a general theme, a general message about where Celtic are going here, and Dermot Desmond or the outgoing Peter Lawwell, whoever. Dermot Desmond, I would think, ideally, to sort of say, don't worry, I understand this has been a horrible season, we've all shared in it, but here, I'm not going to tell you specifics here, but worry not, because we're going to invest big time. We're coming back at Rangers next season.
Yeah, well, maybe that just then tells us he's not too sure what direction he wants to go in. So rather than put a message out and you can't back it up, wait until you have the plan in place. Wait until you have the structure in place with Dominic Mackay being involved in it, Peter Lawwell potentially being involved in it. I said last week as well with Dermot Desmond. Until they have that structure right, or the idea clear in their mind, Rob, they don't want to come out and say something they can't back up. Yeah. So I understand it, but you'd imagine certainly they're working behind the scenes on some sort of plan. They have to be. I mean, Dermot Desmond's not a successful businessman if he's not working on plans and have a vision of what he wants, whether he announces it now or next week. But certainly I'd imagine it will come in the next few weeks and months.
The Go Radio Football Show.